Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Jaime Barria is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
So digging in now, John Iverson. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in third place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Count is 2-1.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Now batting, Gio Urshela. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Iverson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom. Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Theis.
Hey, we're still in the stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. Really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's 1 away. Digging in, John Iverson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Let's go.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jack Deerdorf. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out this. Hernandez at second, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, John Iverson. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Harper has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Rained. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for. In now, John Iverson. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, no one better, huh?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Urshela.
Man, you can now, your turn, kid.
And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Digging in once again, Max Stassi. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. 4-2 the final score today. The Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
A player is addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. A hitter lacking patience and discipline will be easily exposed by major league pitching.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for Cleveland. Number 9, John.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Numbers-wise, he's at 326. 21 homers and 67 runs batted in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Emmanuel Clase enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
They left 7 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. For 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, John Iverson. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Iverson.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Sharp ground ball to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
What a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. A line shot to third base. On to first, a double play. 1. Digging in, John Iverson. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Iverson hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler.
The pitcher, Walker.
Swinging a soft liner. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Hey, but it swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up. And he's retired, 1 away. At the plate, Felipe
batting.
Ortiz. He's
The
0 for
catcher.
1 thus far.
Felipe
The
Ortiz.
1-2. Play to the right side of the infield. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box,
The batter, number
John
9.
Iverson.
Second base.
1 for 2 on his line so
John.
far in the game.
Iverson.
First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Come on, baby.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.